up? We're back. You're watching Super Mike Cart's magazines, and we got the magazine that dares to be dumb, crazy. Check out this crazy, guys. We got Howard the Duck, of course. We got Teen Hulk, Apocalypse Now, Benson. This is June number 63, 75 cents at the time. Well, I think this is maybe a 70s book. The magazine that dares to be dumb. Crazy Attacks, Apocalypse Now, Benson. I used to watch Benson as a kid. I never knew what it was about, but I don't know. I just like to watch Benson. It was that song in the beginning. How does it go? Dun 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 dun, dun something like that. Dun 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 dun. I don't know how to do it, but that that song in the beginning, that Benson. I could hear it in my head, but I can't make it happen. And then we got Howard the Duck. Crazy quacks up Howard the Duck. Oh, we got to read these again. It says Crazy Attacks Apocalypse Now. Crazy tunes out Benson. Crazy quacks up Howard the Duck. Crazy and Denny's responsibility for Teen Hulk. And then this one right here, this is pretty accurate, because when you would watch Benson back in the day, did kind of feel, even when you were paying attention, bro, it did kind of feel like you were tuning it out for some reason. We got a great cover here. This crazy magazine I got from the flea market, Eisenhower Flea Market, San Antonio, Texas, guys. We have the mascot right here. What is his name again? I forgot. Like the Creep or something. I always forget this guy's name. Let's open it up. It's probably in here. It's like the Creep or maybe that's even wrong. I don't know. The motor meter or something. The Meech, I think. I think it's Meech. Let's open it up. We got Uncle Sam's surplus novelties. Let's take a look at some of that crazy Uncle Sam right there. That Army Eagle. He's got that cigar like that. He's like ready to blow you up. Let's go to war with Uncle Sam and surplus novelties. Got a funny mask. Yeah, it's pretty funny, but now they try to make us wear them every day. We got a very loud fireworks. It's a grenade. Blow up on you. Mystery surprise package. 12 unit C rations. What's in it? We don't even know. Joke gas. Guys dying like that. What else we got? Big boom cannon. A dead body. Plastic body bags. Low yield nuclear device. 1-to-1 customer. Golly, wow. $15 billion or something. No refunds. Should get like that nuclear device. Napalm. Barbed wire. Mines. Just what a kid wants. In the 70s, right? I mean, in the 80s. This is right on the 80s. 1980 Crazy Stanley presents the magazine that dares to be dumb, guys. Thanks for joining me again. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Mike Cart's magazine, parody magazine collection. Cracked, Mad, Crazy, and I also have a comic book upload coming up pretty soon. We're gonna go through some of my boxes and price some books, so stay tuned for that. Of course, after we play some games first, we'll sprinkle it in there. So we got some of the contents. Apocryphal Nowland. Blobs. Behemoth Jack. Custom Cars. Teen Hulk. Safety First. That guy's dead like that. And Bent Some. Instead of Benson. Bent Some. Let's go ahead and flip through this, guys. Having some fun today. It's Friday. Getting ready for the weekend uploads. Thanks for watching that MU throughout the week. Got a lot of arcade games going down. MAME Arcade Emulator. First, we got Take a Letter to Crazy. It's the crazy letters section right here. I'll try to zoom this in where you can see the book. Just right. Let's see if I just maybe hold the camera like this.
Layers of luxurious comfort.
Got a lot of funny stuff on here. Got this alien right here, the Aliens movie.
So you wake up feeling really.
Somehow he's attacking that guy right there. So first up we got a splash page. Apocryphal Nowland? How do you say that word? Apocryphal Nowland? So this is Apocalypse Now. And yeah, we got a splash page. Artist Bob Leod. Writer Paul Kupperberg. And this is a parody of the classic movie Apocalypse Now. Let's go ahead and hit the light. Give you guys a better look at this artwork right here. And for me, the parody magazines are a lot about the funny stuff they say. But recently it's becoming more about the artwork. I mean, even back then, this stuff, I mean, look, the actor, how they draw the actors, pretty accurate. And that's cartooning, I would think, right? Or characterism, doing caricatures, like they do at some of the theme parks. They do caricatures of people, and this is the same kind of style, but turned into sequential art. You know, like a little comic book, little comic strip for you. Apocalypse Now, guys. And a lot of cool artwork in here.
It's all happening Sunday. This is CBS.
I'm Dave McElhatton, live in the Eyewitness Newsroom. Tonight at 11 on Nightcast, a new warning for parents who might give their children aspirin when they're sick. The government says that's not always such a good idea. We'll have more for you at 11. And we'll show you how the...
Okay, now we got Blob on a dolphin for some reason. What is this? It says, remember that great flick, The Blob That Ate the Dinner, with Steve McQueen in it? Here are some ideas for sequels. Okay, here's sequels to The Blob. Blob on a dolphin, first one. The Blob Couple, like the Odd Couple. We got The Sound of Blob of Music. We got Blob Man of Alcatraz. Alright, crazy, your jokes are pretty crap. Next up we got Blob Sunday, the Blob Super Bowl. So eating the people, I guess. Now that's a pretty good movie right there if they did it where the Blob gets that huge. The Seduction of Joe Blob. I mean, actually the Blob does get that huge, right? He gets pretty big. Fiddler on the Blob. This one's my favorite one right here. Super Bowl Blob Sunday. Next up we got Crazy Gross Encounters Part 1. Panic on Flight 13. Let's take a closer look at this one. We got a plane and it's sputtering in the air. People are tripping out. No! Ah, that guy, look at that. Oh my god! And it's just the movie broke. The film broke and it's like flipping, sputtering.
Diapers don't fit the same. Compare yours to Love's. Hold it up to the light. If the padding's wide, it has to bunch up between your baby.
Alright, we got the 11th hour special. And we got Behemoth Jack, a giant Godzilla type record producer, our radio show host. And these are little parodies of bands from the 80s. Let's just take a look at some of these bands of the 80s and the parody drawings of them. We got the Pillage People.
That's why we invented Era. Era has the power of cleaners for
what is this? Cheap Truck. That's pretty good. That one's pretty good. Like Cheap Truck.
Concentrated into one powerful quarter cup.
What is this? Who are these guys supposed to be? Suspended Animation.
Only on the top.
Run underwater. I don't know who these guys are supposed to be.
All the way through, even through the collar soil. That's the kind of clean you want for all your wash. Era.
I don't know who the last band is. Sorry, guys. Who is that? That's like, is that Huey Lewis? and the news or something? Or is that the other guy? The who can it be now? I don't know. Could be any one of those guys. Custom cars of the stars from Crazy Parody Magazine, guys. We got Muhammad Ali's car. Let's take a closer look at Muhammad Ali's car. It's got a ring on there. Knock you out. He's got a giant TV screen to show himself, his best moments. Howard Cosell, bound and gagged. What the hell? Leonard Spinks at the wheel. He's ugly, but nobody else would give him a job. Motorized mirror, because he's so pretty. Oh, he's so pretty. Dolly Parton's car. What the hell? Big boobs like that. The car has big boobs.
It's easy to apply for the card. Just
we got Kiss, and they just have like giant roller skate, rock and roll shoes. Weird like that. The Hulk has actual cars on his feet. Mr. Rogers, he has a car. His car has a sweater on it. Now, these jokes are pretty good, actually. Mr. Rogers' car has that. What is it? Cardigan or something? Kind of sweater is a cardigan, right? I think. I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. We're tripped out right now. We're reading Crazy Magazine. Let me take the phone. I'm taking the phone off the tripod this time, just for a little while, and let's move the light a little bit closer. That way I can get in, get some different shots. Thanks for watching, guys. We got Godzilla, Too Fast to Live, Too Young to Die. Godzilla's car. It's like a giant like skateboard like that. Oh no, it's a scooter. It's pretty awesome. Just running over everything like that. The army's fighting him. Next up we got Dear Rocky, Socks, Rocks, Hubby's Happiness. These are some advice columns. Crazy advice columns. Advice columns are read mostly by women, and why not? They're written by women for women. But women's problems, but men have problems too. Problems beyond the scope of their neighborhood bartender requiring the aid of a trained professional like Dear Rocky. Okay, let's read one of these right here. Dear Rocky, I think my wife's been fooling around tonight. I found a yellow-green Argyle sock under my bed. Should I confront her? No, you bum. Be a little less suspicious and your wife will stop planting phony evidence to get your goat. And show her you trust her. Take lots of long business trips and don't question her. If she does the same, even if she doesn't have a job, call her every night just before leaving the office and tell her you love her. Never, never make her think you're checking up on her by coming home unexpectedly. The mail and sock in the address at the top of this and mail the sock to the top of the address at this column. It was that guy. It was Rocky. Let's see, is there another one?
Convenient flights to choose from, including 3 non-stops every day to New York City. With United, traveling
what the heck?
Business is always a pleasure.
Dear Rocky, how about this one? Dear Rocky, though it's unusual for a woman to write you, I'm not looking for advice. Being a lady truck driver, I sometimes doubt my femininity. Though it's silly, I can't help it. I'm less self-conscious when I date a guy with a feminine occupation, as in advice columnist. You're a natural for my next score. I've already dated a male nurse and a male secretary. A picture is enclosed. Ho! Dear Minnie, is that the male nurse or the male secretary? What the hell, dude? Dr. Jive Turkey. How come they don't show this? Like they only have a little corner of it. It's like better than Rocky. There's Rocky right there. And we got Dr. Jive Turkey, but it's like ripped off. See if we could like put some of this together. It says America, Formo, Proto, and Clink Psychology. Dear Jive Turkey, I have boils all over my, what the hell, dude? Nuts, and also underneath my balls, dick, Furthermore, both of my balls are painfully swollen, bright red, inflamed, constantly itching, and some bleeding all night long. Do I have any disease, or must I resign myself to draining the boils or some shit? How? What the hell? How long before I have a normal life again? Dear Anxious in Ohio, sounds to me like you've been aggravated by a severe millionous suffer front grin and bear it. It is B, if you're very lucky, you 6 more months tops. You can always try. Are you a clergyman? What the fuck, dude? Some guy asking advice about STDs. Dear Dr. Turkey, Dr. Jive Turkey, I found an enormous something deep down inside my could have died. And I was at the shopping mall and it fell and bounced and rolled past a nun. Golly, what can prevent this from happening? Surgery? Yuck. How gross. It's a good thing that lunch when I read I probably would have barfed or something. Yeah. What the heck, bro? This is a guy. This right here, this Dr. Jive Turkey is the best thing I've seen in crazy in a long while, guys. I've read a couple of crazies and that's one of my favorites. I think there's might be another Jive Turkey in some of the other issues. I just got to go back and check. Got to go back and watch those videos and see if there's a Jive Turkey in there. Next up, we got Lieben Friends and Schwab Blue Investment Counselors. And this is like where they just do they do props, costume, do a photo shoot, and then simply make a comic book out of that, which is an easy way to make a comic book. And this is how not to make a commercial. That lady jumped out the window for some reason. We don't know. But you guys, if you want to read, you can pause it and read it. But we're gonna move right along. We got a lot of stuff to get to, so let's knock this this parody crazy out already. And this is gonna be the last parody magazine we look at for a while until I go pick up some more. Next up, we got Old Movie Monsters. Where are they today? Hey kids, remember those old favorites, the boogeymen of yesteryear? Crazy set out to find those. Ling along the color. Frankenstein is a utility pole in Hawaii. Rodan runs a private air service in Alaska. This is one-way trip, fellas. You're gonna eat those. You're gonna feed them to the kids like that. Godzilla is a shuffleboard champion in Miami. He's all old like that. Dracula conducts night tours of graves of the stars in California. And a personal rave of mine, Jane Mansfield. Mothra has been living in a large closet in Manhattan, eating all the sweaters. Slurp, Tommy, Agora, yummy, Agora. Oops, sorry. Better not be a cold winter. No, I really don't have a thing to wear. If you didn't eat them, I'd have to shed on them. King Kong, Mighty Joe Young, and the 50-foot woman have been making manimals what the hell? On an isolated Pacific Island. Disgusting, bro. Mama, they won't let me play with their little people. Help! You got King Kong and Mighty Joe Young giving it to the 50-foot woman. I'd pay to see that. Holy shit! You didn't hear that from me. Actually, you did. Disgusting, disgusting. Punish yourself, punish yourself. Crazy like that. All right, we are crazy. I think I'm getting crazy because of this magazine, Crazy. So right here we got Crazy Visits a School Dance, and we are in the middle of the parody magazine right here. So we got a splash page of a school dance. And let's zoom in and see what is going on. We got these greasers beating up that nerd guy like that.
That's right. They come to Wendy's. Dudley Furskin and his country friends. They're over 6 inches tall and only $1.
We got this guy being, what do you call it? Male chauvinist. That football player. Anything else kind of funny? This guy dancing weird, I guess. What disco? Some jerk just poured itching powder down my pants. This girl, the girl that gives you the cold shoulder at the dance. He's like, would you? Yes? Dance? No. That's Crazy Visits a Dance. Next up we got Crazy Gross Encounters Part 2, Call of the Wild. Got this Eskimo right here, and he's got a record with polar bear mating calls. He's trying to catch him a polar bear. He's like, oh, where is it at? I see him. He's somewhere. Like, ah! He's gonna bone him now like that. Polar bear is gay, a gay polar bear. Well, it's because he's wearing that hoodie that kind of looks like a female polar bear. Okay, we got Hulk. Young Hulk or Teen Hulk. Looks like he's breaking out of prison.
Saturday night at 6, a boy learns what it's like to have a dolphin.
Teen Hulk, guys.
You don't leave you here to die.
Teen Hulk.
Flash of fun for the whole family when Flipper swims by.
This is pretty funny. This little stories about Hulk as a teenager.
Don't you think that's a good name, Ma?
Flipper, Saturday night at 6 on TV 44.
It looks kind of weird. Look at that weird hair. And it's a nice day at the beach. Looks like there's some bullies on the beach beating up kids. Or is that Teen Hulk? That's Teen Hulk beating up Teen Hulk.
I know.
But you know, this guy doesn't know that he's the Hulk.
I don't know. Real strawberry, apple, or
Shark alert. Looks like they're surfing and a shark appears. A great white. Snap that surfboard like that. Sprung. Everything is going mean green. It's the Teen Hulk guys. Gonna beat up this poor shark. Knuckle sandwich that shark out of there like that. With that poor shark. Look at his face like that. No teeth like that. He's gonna surf him now like that. Teen Hulk, you're wasted like that. Oh, look, he's riding the great white. Oh, there's Namor is making an appearance in Teen Hulk this month. Wish those surface dwellers would stop dumping garbage in my ocean. That Teen Hulk like that. And Teen Hulk loses again. No one knows that it was him who was the Hulk surfing the shark. They always miss it. Next up in Crazy, we got the fascinating fantasy and the boring reality. So in your fantasy, you're in a fighter jet. Good shot, Bill. Watch out for that bandit at 2 o'clock. In reality, so how did the Little League game go, Billy? Just come back from McDonald's and Little League game, and life is crap. Thanks for watching Super Mike Cart. We got Crazy Gross Encounters Part 3, The Duck Hunter.
You laser demon with lights. You build, you shine, your light years ahead.
Ah!
Old-fashioned bunnies are totally cool.
It was a giant duck pretending to be a human with a duck on his head. He thought he got those ducks. He got fooled. That was pretty funny, guys. Next up, some more funny. The duck section. Crazy Magazine, satire parody, space filler. Howard the Duck. Stanley presents Howard the Duck, guys. What an awesome artist right here. And a rendition of Howard the Duck. And there he is with his stogie. Just hanging out with the homeless bum at night. For some reason, it looks like that's what he would be doing.
So that's how Christmas first came to eternity.
And yeah, Howard the Duck is one of my favorite characters from the 80s, 70s, 80s.
Season of love and joy and caring.
I do also have Howard the Duck, some Howard the Duck comics.
Much more than that.
I know, Adam. Christmas
Let's take a cruise around
That's right, Orko. And what
this
would
parody of Howard the Duck, guys.
Oh, Orko.
You know, there's action and excitement each Sunday morning at 8 o'clock with The Visionaries. Coming up next, the Bennett family fights for rights when they become the Bionic Six. Next on TV 44.
The fun is back! Oh yes, siree! It's the 2600 from Atari. It's a video system with classics galore, from Space Invaders to cars that roar. A real hit joystick controls the screen. Solaris is hot and Midnight Magic's mean. And one more thing, it's got a special low price. Under 50 bucks! 50 bucks! Now isn't that nice? The fun is back! Oh yes, siree! It's the 2600 from Atari.
Alright, bros, love that Howard the Duck. Hope you like checking that out. Next up, we got Obnoxio the Clown. His fun page. This fun page looks a little bit more professional than the other ones are. We got Obnoxio, this bum-ass clown living in the alleyway. We got how to make a rattle out of a dead rat. We also have a fun with substitute teachers. We got how to judge a mud pie eating contest. We got you name it.
Uncle, we want to be just like you, rich.
Build hotels on boardwalk in my advanced support.
We got starving sister maze.
You boys catch on fast. Advanced to boardwalk and Monopoly. Parker Brothers kind of fun.
We got Mom, I'm too sick to go to school today. So on this activity is pretty cool. It says cut out the measles, stick them to your face, and you don't have to go to school. Well, now they don't have to go to school at all. Because you got some fake measles. Fake measles for the rest of your life. We got Revolting Rebus Roundup. We also have What's Growing on Malcolm's Finger.
Like the other baby ducks, Hector looked down at his reflection in the water. When he saw himself in the pond,
We got How to Draw Real Good.
surrounding banks, he didn't see an ugly duckling.
Hear everybody's favorite fairy tales.
So beautiful.
From everybody's favorite.
And that's it. Obnoxio says, see you next month, pests.
From worlds of wonder.
And we'll see you next month, Obnoxio. And your clown fun page. Looks like we're coming to the end of this. Crazy, guys. If you stayed all the way through, you're a trooper. This is Crazy, the magazine that dares to be dumb. I think I got dumber. Next up, we got Safety First. Safety First. So this guy didn't have Safety First right here. That skate on the stairs like that. Safety first, but you know that the pot blows up sometimes like that. Safety first, but you know, sometimes the wire shocks you. Safety first, sometimes you're a pig and you eat the whole turkey leg. Safety first, try to fix the with the antenna on the roof and almost die. Make sure to have safety first. Oh, you can't really control that because you know, they just throw that water on you. The you know, God just does that sometimes. There's no safety for that. Next up, artificial respiration. How about with a vacuum cleaner? You could try it. Or a vice grip. Or, you know, you could do a artificial respiration with the bike pump. Believe us, it works. We've tried it before. Here at Crazy, we always do it. We got cuts and wounds. We got correct dressing. We got incorrect dressing. And we got French dressing. Yay! Dino jokes are terrible. Terrible. I can't talk at all. We got the tourniquet. We got a person with the bloody nose tourniquet. Just kill him. Breaks and fractures. And a little paragraph. Shock. Just warming them up with a bunch of blankets like that. Put a heater on them like that. Furnace. This guy, what is he saying right here? Relax, the doctor won't be long. He's on the 17th hole. What the heck? The doctor's just golfing while you're dying like that. Okay, so the last parody we're going to look at is Benson, and they call it BENSON. This is the crazy TV parody. And yeah, like I said, Benson was one of my favorite TV shows as a kid for some reason. I guess I didn't have a choice because at the time, I was staying with my grandparents, and they would just have Benson on, and you have to watch it. And the only thing we would wait for is like the kid to show up as a kid, because he's like a kid, so it's something kiddie on the show. And Benson was pretty funny, you know, doing kind of funny stuff, but just like they're showing right here, running around. So let's see what it says right here. It says, they say it's hard to get good help nowadays, ain't it? The truth. Just ask the governor and his household in this new TV show. After all, they've got BENSON. So it's about the mayor. It's the mayor right here. And Benson.
Watcher.
Now Cabbage Patch Kids can do something new. They talk to you.
So yeah, Benson had a gag in the show where he was always like running in the room or something. So that's why they have him running.
They even love singing together.
What's going on here? Weird like that. Benson like on that lady like that. Oh, he's scared of those dogs like that.
New Cabbage Patch talking kids. They talk to each other. Episode 7.
BENSON.
Not included. By Kaliko.
Oh my gosh.
He's choking that lady like that? Governor, I cannot get along with this woman. For one thing, I'm sick of the wiener schnitzels she keeps serving for lunch. Secondly, she handles China like Russia. Also, she ignores the efficiency system I've set up. Well, somebody has to get the work done. Dumb cuff. Like some Russian lady. I don't remember that lady in the show. I gotta watch the show again.
Bionic 6. A family with unbelievable powers. Each one different. Each one with superhuman abilities that takes them on fantastic adventures.
What the heck? Somehow the Nazis showed up like that? They put a Nazi suit on that lady like that? Let's see what she's saying right here. Or to see what this whole thing is saying is pretty good. Don't you have to be in shape to be a cop, plunderpuss? What? How dare you read me my rights? Why are you arresting me for attempted murder? You can't pin anything on me. I'm innocent just because I go out of my way to step on ants. Listen, sai, miak, I, ruk, blah, blah, blah. All right, you have to remain silent. You must be BENSON. You know, it's a good feeling to see blacks starring in their own TV shows rather than appearing as tokens. Oh yeah? How many other blacks do you see on this show? What the? Maybe things haven't changed that much after all. At least I brought my servant character humanity. None of those plantation darky cliches of the old days. Yes, sir. I've made sure there are no stereotypes on my show. Oh yeah? How about that stereotype? What the heck, bro? The lady turned into a Nazi, bro. Choking that little girl like that? What the heck, bro?
Kid, if you were from outer space, what would you look like? I'd be orange.
BENSON with the hard-hitting racial stereotypes. Yeah, we didn't know it was racist, but now we do. Crazy, let us know. BENSON. Let's just take another peruse through BENSON. Ah, let me out of here. He's always running around on the show.
KBHK TV44, San Francisco, Oakland, San
BENSON.
Jose, Area Cable 12.
The Bionic 6 will be back after these messages.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies, the part of this complete breakfast that goes... Kellogg's Rice Krispies. Have you heard how good they are?
A Rice Krispies joke machine can make you a comedian.
What is the color about?
You watch Paperboy Entertainment, guys, and we're out of here. That was BENSON. Make sure to pick up your crazy magazine at your local flea market. And we'll leave you with this. I'm gonna leave you with this household warnings. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Super Mike Cart.
Introducing the Galaxy Voyager. You build, you command, you conquer.
I'm a My Little Pony mommy with the prettiest family. 'Cause now the My Little Pony print shop combs their hair so beautifully. It doesn't take long to burn their hair. They sure look great to me. Then I put on pony makeup, make them pretty as can be. I'm a My Little Pony mommy, and I'm as happy as can be. 'Cause the My Little Pony print shop beautifies my family.
My Little Pony Perm Shop comes with Fifi and hair curling spray.
It's new, it's hot, it's fun. 976 hits. Play the phone music trivia game and win big prizes. Choose your favorite music.
If that was you too, press 1. Bon Jovi, press 2.
Win your own radio program on KUSF. Dinner for 4 at PJ Montgomery's. Chauffeured limousine from Nabe's Limousine Service and more. 976 hits. The more you play, the more you win. Call now. $2 plus toll if any. Baby grow.